bum, 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 bum,
Hey,
bum,
how's everything going, dude?
remember that dance? Remember the dance?
Yeah.
I dance, goes control, bum, 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 bum.
You know what? Every time. Oh,
Hello,
yeah, by the way,
everybody.
hi, welcome to Pop Culture Greene. This is Blair.
And this is Kimberly A. Bryant. What is going on, y'all?
Sorry, we're goofing off a little bit right now. Like, right
Yeah,
before
we
we
are
went live.
goofing off a little bit because I'm a little bit delirious because I've been trying to get this whole thing set up and it was just not working in my favor. And poor Blair has just been sitting there patiently waiting for me to get everything right and the equipment together. But now I think we're together. And then something happened and I said the word control, or she said the word control. And
Yeah,
then
you
all of a
did. You
sudden I'm
started
like,
singing.
control. Yeah.
And all of a
But
sudden,
like
like that
Janet
Janet
Jackson's
Jackson. Now sudden, like on mine went to Friday. That movie Friday when I see when
yeah.
he was excited because he thought he was going on a date with a Janet Jackson lookalike.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Smokey. Was it Smokey, right?
Smokey, yeah.
Yeah. He was going on a date with a girl and she says she looked like Janet Jackson.
Yeah, on the front. I'm like,
Right. He was excited about it.
Oh, he was so excited about you. And then, and I kept thinking after he said that, my mind kept going. Oh, Janet Jackson look like Freddie Jackson.
Yeah. It's so funny that we're bringing up this movie. That was the one movie that I used to know, like I memorized that movie word for word. That was the only movie of my entire life that I memorized all the words to every scene.
That was for me. That was like for me. That was that Friday and Clueless also. Clueless.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Clueless was also another movie. And the only other movie I've ever come that close to was, believe it or not, I bet you would never guess if I told you.
Oh.
I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. I
Oh,
almost
yeah.
knew
That's
all the
another one.
words to that movie. I know, how random, right?
That's actually considering how much we watched it when we were younger, when we probably weren't supposed to. Yeah, I could definitely see it's definitely pretty. That's a good answer. Yeah, that definitely, because that's a movie I feel like that's still, like, it needs to be like, it needs to have a resurgence. I think I'll have to watch it again to see like how much it actually aged well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, I
Didn't
definitely
think
want
about
to
that part.
see if I'll ever have a resurgence, because well, with the internet these days, anything's possible.
Yeah, no, I know, you're right, which is so
Yeah.
true. I mean, look
Mhm.
at there's a whole lot going on. And T-Pain is supposed to have some huge announcement, or he's taking some time to figure some things out,
He's going on
and I
tour.
saw
That's
like,
what it is.
huh? Is
He's
that what
going
it
on
is?
tour. Yeah, and he's putting out another album, I think. Yeah. He's definitely
Oh,
going on
oh,
tour.
hell
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like
I'm
a marketing
excited.
thing. This deal. That was actually pretty
I
cool
figured I
rollout.
knew it was I figured it was some kind of marketing campaign, but like I saw like he was like in front of like this beautiful, like big glass, like wall or
Yeah.
window, and in his white suit, and he was just saying how he had this like big things coming up, and or like some decisions that he had to make that were life changing. He had to like talk to his family. Now it makes sense. It's a tour. I'm so excited. So that
Yeah,
means we get to
he's going on
watch him
tour.
Barry spin on stage.
Oh no, yeah. But
We
you know,
get to
it's like I'm
watch
really happy that he's had such such an awesome
Mhm.
resurgence too, because and I think a lot of it just kind of came from like social media, like over the past couple of years. But
Uh-huh.
I mean, like after 20 years of like with him being in his career, he played Coachella last year. Oh God,
This
he
year.
played Coachella like a couple months ago.
Uh-huh.
Yes, 4 months ago, yes, and he also played
Mhm.
stage like the following like week, and
He
so
sure
yeah, he's going on
did.
tour again. So that's what that's about, and he's yeah, what's it called? Yeah, was it the TP tour? TP, yeah, the TP tour, the TP20 tour.
The
I actually
TP
saw.
the TP20 tour?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay. Say that fast 8 times.
I know, right?
Probably hard. Yeah, I know, right?
There's
Oh, yeah,
myself.
that's
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Well, that's interesting. So I'm hyped up for that then on that note. But okay, and so what I am glued to, okay, this is what's I don't know what's going on with me, but I am glued to my television this season to Love Island USA season 7, like it is nobody's business. And I think the other reason why I'm so excited about it and glued to it is Ace Greene is on there. Do you know who Ace is? You know who Ace is, right?
Yeah, isn't he like the dance instructor who has this people from what is it? Where are they
Pakistan.
from? Pakistan who are dancing all the
Yeah,
time?
the Tim.
He's one
He's
of those
on there.
7 people, or is that 7 people, or is it more than that?
Well, it's more than that. They like rotate them in and out. Okay, to be honest with you, I really didn't pay attention to all the other seasons before, but this season, like, last season I watched a little bit of it because Ariana Madix, and I wanted to see
Yeah.
how that came out. So this season, of course, she's back. She's hosting Bombshell. She's doing a great job. She is. I mean, the job's made for her. But Ace is on there this season, so I think
That's
I
so
know they have
funny.
like players that where they rotate like in and out and everything. So I am on episode. I just finished episode 2 of season 7,
That's cool.
and I believe that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, and they just had 2 new people come walking in. But yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, I was super happy because Ace is on there. And like I said, he does all these little dances and stuff. But it's
That
funny.
is
He's
so
a
funny.
short.
So,
I know
who's
he's a
he, like,
short king. He's a short king. I didn't
really
know that.
short? I didn't know that. That's so funny.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I
I know,
think he's like
I'm saying it.
4'10".
I'm not trying to say how funny he's short, but I mean that funny as in, I didn't know that. You know, so
Yeah,
never
yeah, no,
knew.
I didn't know
That's
either. And it was adorable because one of the girls, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. And let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. Speaking of which, let me just share my screen
yeah.
so we can kind of like meet the cast a little bit.
Mhm.
All right, let me get in here. Da, da, da. Let me just walk on in here. Okay, I'm going to do this for. Okay, let's see here. Entertainment news. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see some of the cast. Of course. Let's see here. Maybe I got to click. Hold on. This is. I should have explored this website before I checked on it to use it as my reference. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's USA Today. So let's see here. Okay, I think these are just some pictures, and like I said, my internet speed is not the best, but let's see what I can do. Okay. I should have hardwired myself. Okay. Here we go. Here he is. Oh, it's Greene. It's Greene. Okay. But yep, he is.
I guess his dance class is on hold right now. I guess his dance class is on hold right now. It says like Babar taking over or something.
Oh, I know. I wonder if that is a good question. I wonder if Babar is taking over because Babar is one of his star students, if we can remember.
Yeah. Right.
That is a very interesting question. I wonder if Babar is taking over. But doesn't he look adorable? He's years old. I know that much.
Because like the student seems so faithful. I wonder if like they I hope he's giving some kind of cut from what he's making on TikTok.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe so. I know. Oh my gosh. Let's see. But this is super. I was super happy to see him. That was fun. But yeah, and then this dude, I love him. He is hot, and it's so bad because like him, he and Ace are like my favorites because they are I think the most attractive ones. But I'm like they're too young for me. I don't know. So I'm really trying not to look at them like that. But I love Jeremiah Brown. Yeah, but he is so handsome and like, oh yeah, I like him a lot. And then this is Taylor. He's a cowboy.
Is he really? Oh, cool.
And yeah, I can't remember where he's from. He's from the South somewhere. Maybe it's Texas. I don't know. I might be wrong. And then we've got this guy here. This is Austin. He's from Michigan originally, but he lives in Florida. And he's like, huh?
I already heard about him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too. I know. Yeah, I was gonna get to that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I didn't say much right now.
Yeah. And then here we go. This is Nicholas. He's cool. I think he's a nurse, if I'm correct.
Okay.
Some of these things I've and people they can feel free to like correct me if I'm wrong because I'm just kind of getting through these. Let's see here. Alrighty, come on. Let's see here. Who else we've got? Okay, Yulissa, that's the one we're gonna get to. That's from Miami. That's the other one that got into trouble. That's no longer on the show. And then here is Michelle. She goes by Shelly. So this is the one that's paired up with Ace right now, if I'm correct.
Okay, she's really
pretty. She is. I can't remember. Yeah, she is from New York, if I'm correct. Grew up. I think was born in Miami and lives in Brooklyn, if I'm correct. She's in New York. And then let's see what else I can remember. And I like her a lot too. This is Olandria, she is from Alabama.
Oh, okay, so also really
If I'm
pretty.
correct. I think yeah, she is. I think she graduated from Tuskegee, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
correct. And then here is Bella. Yes, Bella. She is from originally from Washington, I think, or is it Oregon? Something like that. And she lives in Hawaii.
She looks like somebody famous, and I can't put my finger on it.
Oh, really? Does she?
Yeah, to me, she does. Yeah,
Oh,
she's
got it.
pretty. She's just
Okay, okay.
maybe a little bit like Haley Baldwin, sort of ish.
Yeah, maybe I could kind of a little to me, maybe a little bit more like Brooke Snyder. What do you think?
Oh yeah. That's probably who I was thinking of. I would say so. Yeah,
Yeah. I think she's kind of like Brooke Snyder, and I love her. This is Huda. She is. I love this baddie.
this
She
is like
right
a
now is
battle.
paired up
That's a baddie right there.
yeah, she's paired with Jeremiah, and I like this is the couple that I am like rooting for. Like I like them. I like them a lot and their chemistry. And this is the new guy that showed up. Charlie. I don't know
Okay.
much about him. I didn't pay too much attention because I was in the middle of doing like two things at once. I should have been doing that while I was watching Love Island, but I'm
Oh
here for it. And here's the other
yeah.
new girl that came in. Yep, Sierra that I was watching. So
Pretty.
it's been interesting. Like I said, I'm glued to it and I'm hooked and just seeing like what happens and the direction that things go going with the couples. But and of course it didn't take long and all of a sudden there was controversy that we um happened with Yulissa because apparently she was having fun using the N-word. And then it's like, okay, common sense,
I
if you're gonna be
saw
on a
that.
podcast, you're gonna know it's gonna haunt you, it's gonna come back on you. And so it
Exactly.
did. Yeah, and that's
It shows he's like it was going out of style. Like, come on now.
that's what happened. And as she out, yeah, and of course there was like a lot of her friends that were like trying to double down and like defend her or whatever, and it's kind of like, you know what? It's like, I don't know. It's just at the end of the day, she shouldn't have done it. She shouldn't have said it. Am I gonna
Yeah.
crucify her over it? Not if she apologizes. Like, I mean, I hope she does at some point or whatever. But it's like I don't even know how long ago that podcast recording was for. But the thing is, it's like whatever you do in the dark or you think you do in the dark, it always usually comes out in the light. And if you're going to be on like reality television, you have to know that things are going to come out. So you have to be prepared because something I think also came out with Austin. Austin, I think they said that looked like he liked a bunch of like racist posts or whatever and stuff that were there were some of them I think they said they started they were pro Donald Trump, but then they like went to like racist stuff or whatever. I think that they saw that he liked or posted or made videos. I don't know. I haven't looked into everything out that it looked into everything.
You know, like,
but
I
this
hate
all pretty much came out in the news. Was it today or yesterday? Huh?
I think it was yesterday. I hate to be someone like who they say not to judge a book by its cover, but I can just look at him and be like, I'm not surprised.
I mean,
he screams frat boy who like someone like it could be it could literally be like a 5'3" white girl throwing rocks at him. He'll call her the N-word. He just strikes me as one of those types of people who do it unprovoked.
Oh my gosh!
I said it. I said it. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, well, to me, I don't know, but it's like, however it is, it's the damage is done. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna play out and everything. But that was just interesting. But yeah, like I said, and I'm going to be covering it. Danielle and I with Danny Gossip Girl. Y'all have to follow her page too. She's awesome. She's got a great podcast. She and I are gonna cover. Our goal is to live today, so fingers crossed because that'll be very exciting. So
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
looking forward to that. And speaking of reality TV, it looks like Jax Taylor is. It looks like things. I mean, he keeps digging a hole for himself. Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah. It seems like every week it's something new.
It's something new. I know, and it's just like, but now at this point, it's pretty worrisome because it's just like after like when you're watching The Valley right now, it does seem pretty dark. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to watch at this point, just seeing what Brittany's going through. But it's kind of scary looking at it, and it just made me think because I want to say that he was diagnosed, or he said he was diagnosed as a narcissist, and with some of these habits that he has, like these addiction issues it seems he's got, and also diagnosed with bipolar disorder, it's it made me think, and I was wondering how a lot of people make comments and say that they believe that narcissists can't change. But I'm someone, I believe that if a person is a narcissist and they are very well aware of their behaviors and what they are doing, and that they are actively seeking change and help, and they want to change and help and work on themselves, I feel like that they can heal and they can work on. I feel like that they can change. That's what I'm trying to say. What are your
I
thoughts on?
I can see that, because I feel like that. I mean, for the most part, do I feel like it's possible? Yeah, I feel like anything's
Mhm,
possible, just about.
mhm.
Uh, do I feel like it's something that's like an easy fix? I mean, I can't speak for myself because I'm not a narcissist, but from
Right.
what I hear about it, I don't think it's an easy fix. But I feel like that.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to other things, because it's something that can't be medicated, I think it takes a lot
Mhm.
more work and self-awareness and realization to come to in order to do that.
Right.
I feel like a vast majority of narcissists can be changed for the better. Probably not, but I feel like it's possible. I don't feel like it's impossible.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I find that most of the people who say, like, "No," and "Absolutely not," were the ones who are the ones who were, personally affected by a narcissist.
Makes sense.
And they suffer and they suffer some type of trauma from it, which I
Right.
myself, I ended up with, I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, and part of my situation was from abuse from someone that was a narcissist. But with me, I noticed I did hold on to that until, like, I worked on myself and got myself together and healed, and then at that
Right.
point, I pulled myself back and I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "These people actually can, if they acknowledge and work through that." And I've actually talked to some therapists about that, and that's what they said. It's like you said, something that not through medication that can help, but oh my, but yeah, it's crazy. Just watching The Valley, that's where all my head just kind of went. And then now I'm not sure if you noticed the note of the latest, but it seems like it came out that I think that it's that Jax is being investigated because his business partners believe that he may have been embezzling funds
Oof,
and, trying to, I guess, like, use
that's
a
not good.
different name over, like, the withdrawing of the funds, like, using a different, like, company name or something. I don't know. It's all like that. This is brand new, something I read earlier, so just speculation. I don't wanna be, allegedly, I don't wanna get don't wanna get sued, but I'll have to look
Right,
into some
right,
more.
right.
But then some people were saying, they're like, "Are you really that surprised?" I'm kind of like, "I'm not." I was just disappointed because it's like, when you see somebody, like, when they are like, when someone is, like, in that much trouble, that's when it becomes scary, and when you know that someone
Sure.
needs help. Like, to me,
Right.
they're on, like, you can't sit there, like, I'm not gonna sit there and, like, bash you and just and trash or destroy you. I'll probably have some choice words for you, I'm sure, if I saw
Mhm.
what was going on with, with Brittany,
Yeah,
but
who wouldn't?
it's just a scary situation when it's, that he's put in. It's I guess because I could see it's like, if I feel like if he doesn't get a grip and get some kind of help, that he's gonna hurt someone else or hurt himself, and that's just, and
I
it's
agree
it's
with
it's a
that,
scary thing to
yes.
watch.
But,
It's
it's funny,
scary.
because it's like I haven't like I said, I've kind of fallen off the value a little bit just because I've been just so overwhelmingly busy, but also this season is
Mhm.
so incredibly dark that I kinda have to pace myself through it. But I did notice Tay made a social media post saying that he was gonna take a break from social media for a while, and his team was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be, like, handling it and running things, so I think that probably coincides with, you know, like, him, I think, needing to get the help he needs, I hope, but also with this investigation that
Yeah.
you mentioned. So, I can see it being a case where it's like that, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna step back, my team's on it." But I feel like for someone like him, honestly, for his benefit and his greater good and for Bree's greater good,
Mhm.
I don't think he needs to be on reality TV again for, like I think he just needs to take a step back from that indefinitely and from social media.
Yeah. Right, no, I definitely I believe so. I think that if he takes a step back from that and just, like, really, works on his health and, like, his physical health and his mental health, because just like his sister said, 2 of his uncles passed away before the age of 50.
Oh,
And I think
wow.
it was from may have been, like, it sounded like it may have been, like, heart-related issues, so, because he mentioned how his heart, rate's been up, but of course, all that the drugs, the cocaine doesn't help at all. That's like an
Oh,
upper
no.
that, it's just it's so much of them that combined with the drinking, it's a lot. But I do feel for Brittany though. Like Brittany, she's dealing with all that. And then especially finding out that he went months without paying the mortgage and he told her that he
Oh,
was
yeah.
handling it. That on top of her dealing with the son, and he's of course Cruz has he's autistic. So she's working through that and then trying to work at the same time. I feel for her. I really do. I really do
Yeah.
feel for her. But
And then going at
but
it
it looks like she's
alone too.
yeah, I know. But so the good thing is, it looks like she's got a good support system. That I see that her mom goes there often to go help, but it's a sad situation, especially when there's
Oh, it
children
is.
involved and a
Yeah.
kid. So I definitely wish her the best. I wish him the best to get some kind of help, but that makes me I guess I'm more empathetic than I thought I was. Well, I already knew I was empathetic, but it's I guess more empathetic towards Jackson, I thought.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human.
Mhm.
It's like, I mean, if he ends up to being like a complete sociopath, then that would be a different story. But I mean, if he's tries to work through it, then like I just wish him well. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. No, 1,000%, definitely. And speaking of bravos and farewells, we got the announcement today that Paige DeSorbo is leaving Summer House. Now, were you surprised or not? Tell me your thoughts.
what's funny about it is that I think, given the trajectory her life's been on, she's got so many different irons in the fire.
Mhm.
And then also, being that she and Craig broke up, I can't say I'm terribly
Right.
surprised. I mean, it's a little bit of a
Uh-huh.
bummer because it's like I like them together. I mean, no, I mean, actually, not really. I feel like that's kind of like their better part. But I feel like as a whole, I feel like that I feel like she didn't want to wear out her welcome, and I feel like that she made the right move for her.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
yeah, so that's why I feel on that. And I feel like that I'm gonna miss her because it's like from whenever I did watch it, like she was one of my
Mhm.
favorites, obviously, and she has a good head on her
Yeah.
shoulders. So that's again, like I said, it's a bit of a bummer, but actually what I saw yesterday, and just to share it real quickly, uh I came across this one on Demois that let me see if I can get this pulled up real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so anyway, I just took a screenshot from this earlier today. So
Mhm.
like someone posted and submitted to her yesterday. I have a friend of a friend who was doing chemistry tests to be casted next season. It's confirmed Paige will not be returning. Just waiting on her announcement soon. And because sometimes with Demois, it's like, I mean, you know, it's not, not so much her, but actually just, people in general, like other, people who are, it's kind of like you have to take with the things with a grain of salt, and she knows that too. Because like
Uh-huh.
the submissions that come in, it's like some of them might be right, some of them might be wrong. And that
Right.
one seemed very plausible to me. And sure enough, the very
Oh,
next day,
yeah.
Paige
Mhm.
shared on her Instagram story that she was leaving. And it bums me out, but at the same time, I feel like that she's doing right by herself. She's doing right
For
by her
sure. Oh,
and doing
yeah.
what's
I
best for
think
her because
mhm.
you don't wanna wear out your welcome, but then also too, it's kinda like that. I think that she's leaving before the show. I guess before it loses its edge, if that makes sense, and also she's
Right.
got other things going on,
Mhm.
and she doesn't need Summer House anymore.
No, and you're right, she really doesn't because when you look at it too, it's like now it's like it almost doesn't even make sense because the gap there's such a huge age gap with the cast members because you've got like Lexi who right now she's like the youngest, I think she's like the youngest, like 26 years old. And then you've got who's the oldest, like Kyle, he's what, 42, maybe something like that.
Hmm.
And it's just then just the where the people are in their lives. And then Lindsay just had a baby.
Yeah,
It's kind of like, and then Paige has soared. Like she's thriving. She's
yeah.
doing so well. And then her and Hannah Burner, they've got they've got Giggly Squad podcast, and I mean, she's a huge brand on her own. And honestly, I think she's gonna be the next Kim Kardashian.
I think so too, and I'm here for it, and I'm here for
Mhm.
whatever
Oh,
she does
for sure.
next.
1000%. Yeah, I love her style, her fashion, everything. Now, was I bummed out when she and Craig broke up? Actually, not really, because I felt like she did him a lot of good. I felt like she really I think she really did him a lot of good. I felt like she helped him with his his sense of, I guess, like style is for sure. Of getting more grounded.
Yeah.
But I just felt like that they just were on two separate page. Like it's on. I don't know. I just felt like he wasn't her person. I felt like she did what she could with him, and she helped him out. But like I couldn't see them as married.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where it's like I did I like them as a couple, yes, but I kind of saw
Mhm.
over time. I was kind of thinking that you know what, maybe they're better apart. But I was kind of afraid that they were going to get to that point where it's like some couples it's like they have to get married in order to get divorced.
Right.
I was a little bit afraid of that, but at the same time, I kind of felt like that Paige has more conviction than that.
Mhm.
So I have to say I'm proud of her for walking away when she did.
Me too. And then
And
too,
not
it
to take
seems
away
like
from
they're
anything away from Craig, but I feel like she did what was
mhm.
best for her.
Right. Oh yeah. And then it's like there were things where it's like where I had her back because it's like where people were coming, they were trying to attack her because he like went on Watch What Happens Live, kind of said they have he was kind of like blindsided and different things, whatever. But it's like she said she would mention that she had these conversations with him or would talk to him. But then you could even saw like the episode before, like right before they broke up that came out. It's like
Right.
the episode with the bees and all. It's like she you could see that she was pulling away and he wasn't. Like, I could
Yeah.
tell. And then if you looked back at past episodes with him when he was in relationship with Naomi, it was almost like a repeated pattern. It's like where she was trying to tell him, like, "Look, like, listen, open your eyes." And it seems like he just doesn't wanna
Yeah.
hear or listen to things. It's kinda like when they were just
I
trying to
can
say that they
see
were pretty
that.
much over with the relationships, and he just didn't wanna see it that way. And I think it's just a thing with him, but I don't know. I believe right now he's actually with an ex-girlfriend of his, and I think that's probably who he's gonna marry.
I think so too. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I did see another rumor because there was another rumor I saw on Demois too. Like I think it was yesterday or today. I can't remember. I don't know how true it was, but because people are speculating that they even broke up, that they haven't seen them together.
Oh,
Then I
okay.
was heard like then someone said that they think that he's actually dating Sally now, but
Oh, really?
which would be
Oh, okay.
salacious. But I don't know how true
Mhm.
that is.
Yeah, for
Kind of take it with
sure.
a grain of
Huh.
salt. And Demois doesn't really feel like it's true either. So
Yeah, got it.
that was just something
Huh,
that
that
happened upon. Yeah.
yeah, oh, I know, that's pretty interesting.
Hmm.
That is interesting, but, like, I wish her the best of luck. I know she's gonna do great. She's gonna
Yeah.
thrive, so
Oh yeah, she
it's,
will.
yeah, it is so interesting. Oh, and of course, we've got more, like, the Diddy trial still going on.
Yes.
Um That's just of course, it's just getting wilder and crazier, but of course, like, I mean, we all pretty much saw that coming, and we will have a Diddy update. So,
Yes, yes,
y'all,
looking forward
if
to
y'all are
that.
yeah, if y'all are staying tuned, we have, Andre's gonna come back again, and so we're actually gonna try and get our cousin to come with him this time. So, but
Oh,
I
that'll
wish I
be
had someone else
fun,
to see
yes.
if yeah, I'm gonna see if I can, get him on. If not, I know that he'll come on for, like, another episode soon or whatever, but I just thought it'd be awesome for us to get 2 attorneys on and, like, talk
Oh, I
about,
know, exactly.
um yeah, to kinda get, like, that perspective, but then also, you know what? I had another friend of ours, brought up, the idea, what about if we get, like, a therapist or, like a psychiatrist to maybe, give their point of view, and then I
That
thought
would be
that would be
super
cool.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it would be super interesting to kind of see, like, the effects of this child, like, the effects of the child of, like, how the child would affect the victims,
Yeah,
like, from a
for sure.
psychiatrist's point of view, so I thought that was actually pretty interesting, so, yeah, I was like, "That is definitely something to look into," so
Oh,
I'm
for
kinda
sure.
working on that little thing. Oh, boy. So, Blair, are you ready for hot girl summer?
I'm tr I'm trying. I hadn't been able to get work out as much as I want to,
Mhm,
but,
mhm,
I
mhm.
mean, I will say this. I mean, I haven't been able to work out as much as I want to this past week or 2, no. However,
Mhm.
I've been the most consistent I've been, honestly, in my life, so I don't think it's gonna take much for me
Awesome.
to get back on it, so I'm trying to get there, I think I'm trying to get other
There you
things
go.
in my life aligned, then I'll really be ready for hot girl summer, but I
Huh?
I mean, I think if anything, I think it might be a cool girl fall, but
I love it. That is so funny. Hot girl summer, cool girl fall. I like that. I never heard
really
that one
cool
before.
girl fall tends to be my thing, that tends to
Yeah,
be what
there you go.
works out for me, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, look,
We'll
there's
see. Even
nothing
though we
wrong
don't get
with
much of a
that.
fall in Louisiana, but, I'll take what I can get, there's,
See,
8
to me,
days a
I don't
year.
it's funny that you complain about that because I don't complain about that anymore. Not since because when I was in San Diego, I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the place. I mean, it's sunny and 75 all year round, but that's the problem, all year round. So I
Yeah,
miss
yeah.
my season. So it's kind of like, at least while I'm here, like I do have a couple months where I can like wear boots and sweaters and all that stuff and sweater weather because I don't have it over there. So but no, but no, I'm happy about that. No, because I was thinking about getting highlights, like going like doing my hair a lot of like blonde, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like
I
my
feel like
dark
we
hair.
wear that pretty well, well, just 'cause, my hair one of my hairstylists told me it brightens me up, brightens us up really well, and it does, 'cause, I was kinda
Uh-huh.
wanting to just kinda go all over it's going to my hair now. But, how, 'cause, in a fall, I like to, I like to funny enough, I like to kind of stay, kinda like that golden to dark brown with highlights,
Uh-huh.
year round, sort of.
Okay, yeah,
Kinda like
that's
that, but
cool.
for me, just 'cause it kinda brightens me up, but
Yeah, that's awesome. I know I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do something different because part of me, I don't want to cut my hair off anymore because my hair is like is getting long. So I'm like, do I want to bleach it or do I want to? I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know what Kim's gonna do. So, but I know that I've got a busy summer coming up though. But oh, how fun was the Pop Tarts, the Boudin Pop Tarts episode? Did you watch it? You did
That was
watch it.
really fun, that
You
was really
did
exciting,
comment.
and it was really cool too is that what I thought was actually really fun and pretty cool is that, some people some friends of mine that, who, I met years ago from different online community, they were really
Mhm.
excited about it too because I didn't know they even watched a podcast or paid much attention to it, but
Oh, sweet.
they even thought it was really cool because the fact that they knew who she was from Righteous Gemstones, so they were like, "Holy shit, that's so cool,"
Yeah.
That was really neat. That was really cool,
I know
and
that was
I could tell
oh, that
ahead of
was
time, and I was bummed out that I couldn't make it,
I
but,
know, but come with us next because
it's
we're gonna do it again. We're gonna
oh,
do
yeah, yeah,
something
for
again.
sure.
So I was laughing because she actually sent me Jen sent me a recipe. She found boudin
Chimichangas?
chimichangas. Yeah. So we're
That
gonna do
sounds so
that.
good.
You that's when you should come for that one. That should be fun. Oh,
Oh,
it'd be
yeah,
fun
I'll
if we
be
get
there.
you and Brooke, we're like the four of us,
Oh, yeah, that really
do
fun, yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be
We could do a
awesome.
competition.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. That would be even better.
That'd be really fun.
We should do that. Like, we'll tell her. Like, but oh my god, like that was a whole lot of fun. Like,
I know, right?
I know. And right now she's on tour, so which is it's awesome. She's on her European tour, and then she'll be back soon to the rest of her US tour. So yeah, I'll put the links up for that. But that was a lot of fun. Just like kind of getting in the kitchen. And it's funny because I mean, and I just naturally just float with this interviewing at the same time. I mean, it
Yeah,
was it was so easy. Like
that's good, yeah.
I don't know, but look, hey, look, Karen Reese, she's a celebrity sidekick. Hey, she told me once that she said that, and she didn't even know I had a podcast when she met me. She said that I would become a celebrity and famous with cooking through cooking. She said it was gonna be cooking.
Really?
So
That's
I don't know.
interesting.
We'll see. I know, huh?
What did
That was
we didn't talk about
interesting.
vintage recipes I want to try out.
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah,
Yeah,
talk about that.
yeah, it's kind of like a little bit some I have mentally brewing I want to do in a fall. I think which actually because one of the recipes I found were like fall recipes, but they some of them were just the most hysterical things I've seen. And um I'll go into more detail another time about that because I don't want to spoil anything because I really want to try it out and see how it turns out because I think that it'll be fun because I kind of wonder what people were thinking back then. And but it was I'll just say that
And
from what I was seeing that the 1960s were a very interesting time for food.
I know,
So, I
right?
can't wait to look and see a lot of stuff was, and then
Well, I
that's
will
also
think the
fondue.
1960s for, like, what is it, fondue? Fondue is what they are.
Fondue is really big, yes, and,
Oh, man, and that reminds like, years ago, like, I went with, like, Liz. Liz took me out she took me out on a dinner date once, to the Melting Pot in Baton Rouge. It was, like I remember it because it was months before I moved to San Diego.
oh, yeah, yeah, we
That
went
was,
for our
like, back
birthday one
in
year too, a few
yeah,
years
we
back.
did go, yeah, but that
Mhm,
was
that
oh
was
my
really
god, so
fun.
2010, I remember that because it was cold and it was a few months before I moved. Yeah, because I moved in 2011. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was so much fun. Because I always wanted to go back. Does that place even it's still open, right?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question.
We gotta look that. I'm
I
gonna
never
look
heard
right
anything.
now.
I never saw anything on news about like any like massive shutdowns of the melting pots. So
Yeah, let's see
good
here. Let's see the
question.
melting pot. Now I want to freaking go.
I want to go
Man,
too.
now I want to go like make some content for real. Like,
Yeah,
it's like, where's melting pot? Let's see here. Melting pot, melting pot.
yeah, the website. I'm just curious.
Huh?
But yeah, it's a really fun place. And the funny thing is, I never heard of it before until I was in college. And it was only because like
Yeah.
one of my some girl I had class with us somehow she had a food hangover the night before, and it just said she went to the melting pot and ate so much, but had so much fun. It was so good. And I heard about how it's like it's the whole like it was like a concept thing where it's like fondue and all. And my instructor was like, it's such a chick place, but it's
Mhm.
good, I guess. And I was kind of like, I'm really intrigued. And so it's
It'll
but
be
have you
okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, there's still one in Baton Rouge. Okay, on corporate. Yeah, that's the one that Liz and I, that's the one we all went to like a long
yeah,
time
that
ago.
was the one I went to, yeah.
So this is
I remember
where
there's
we
one
should go.
there's one in
Claire,
New Orleans on St. Charles Avenue. Me and my friend Sheree went 2 years ago too.
let's I know. Oh wait, there you said there's one on St. Charles Avenue?
Or there was, because my friend Sheree and I had gone, and that was whenever
Mhm.
because yeah, she and I had gone like years ago, and that was whenever godly. Because I remember we was trying to it took us a minute to like decide on what we're gonna get because she's a vegetarian and
Uh-huh.
I'm not, but we still had a lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
fun.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sounds oh man, now I'm getting memories, and I wanna go back to that place. But
I'm looking at
like
the
I said,
site map, but it's not
we
saying
should
anything in
go.
Louisiana, so I don't know. That's
Huh?
weird. I'm looking at the site map, but it's not showing us anything in Louisiana.
Oh, because I just Googled it, but I didn't go to the actual you know what? Maybe it closed down.
Maybe. That's a
Melting
bummer.
pot. Did you go to yeah, San Diego still has it in Gaslamp. I remember that. That's where
Yeah.
I used to see it there. This is crazy. How in the world do we go to well,
Yeah, the one
this
in
is a
Baton Rouge closed down permanently. I googled it, yeah. It's
okay,
yeah,
so it looks like I don't think they okay, so are there any in Louisiana? Let's see here. Y'all, this is funny. This is what we're doing. We're talking about
oh god, I don't know.
um no, there's no more. There's
I
no more
know.
melting pot in Louisiana. Oh,
No, it means
oh
one
my
thing,
gosh,
Kim, that
that
we
is
can do.
awful. Wait, what?
That means one thing we can do. Fondue
What's that?
party!
Oh my god, yeah, we should do that. Let's do it.
That'd
Let's
be a
do it.
fun
As soon as it
concept
gets
day.
set up in my place in Baton Rouge, we'll do that. We'll have a fondue
Mhm.
party.
That'd be fun.
That sounds like fun. Oh my god, I'm so down for that. Oh, I bet you Ricky would be down for it too.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
I'll
gosh,
come
that
bust
sounds
up
like
in
so
there with
much
a
fun.
vintage dress and cat-eye glasses. Just for
Wait,
shits
what?
and giggles.
Huh?
I'll come bust up in there with some vintage dress on and cat-eye glasses just for shits and giggles.
Oh my god. Oh, geez, that's
As if I
funny.
don't already own 2 pairs of cat-eye glasses anyway.
Yeah, you
I
do,
have to
don't
throw
you,
one
huh?
away.
I was never into that. That's how we're very different, huh? Because
Yeah, oh
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
would you would have like cat eye like even sunglasses, like say for instance, different styles of sunglasses. You'd probably have like cat eye sunglasses. I would have
Yeah.
aviators.
Yeah, and I don't like aviators very much, but yeah, Toward.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know. Like I had
Well,
some
actually,
a
a
while
pair of
back,
mine
but I
right
don't know what
next
to
to
do
me.
with them. But
Yeah, but actually, that's my favorite parrot here, right next to me.
oh look, see, I like those. Yeah, those are really
Yeah, and
cute.
it's like, well, it's from actually these are from like my favorite ones from Purveyor Vo. I don't know what's going with the company anymore because you go on a website and there's
Mhm,
like they're saying like we have these this is like see our popular like sunglasses, but it's like there's nothing like there's no like glasses for you to look at really like really
mhm,
anything. There's nothing for you to buy. But they're really like they had really the cutest stuff and like these are from what's it actress and singer Dove Cameron's collection. I
mhm,
have like 2 pair of hers, and they're like my absolute favorite frames. But I'm glad I got them when I
mhm,
did because I wouldn't be able to find them otherwise. But yeah, I got this pair. I probably got them about like I'd say about 6 years ago. Because I remember pre-COVID, I
mhm.
was when I worked at a salon, like Me and some of my coworkers were trying them on because they love
Uh-huh.
them. I thought they were really cool. And I have another black frame pair. Anyway,
Yeah, no, that's
we
so
have another
interesting.
pair that's coming in. That's actually that's coming in any day now because like that they're actually reading glasses because I can't see shit. So.
God, you and me both. I can't. I really can't see, and this is a struggle. Like I've got my glasses. They're in my purse. I should have had them right now so I can like look and read and see at
Right.
the same time. But it's so true what they say. It's like when you age, like shit just starts to go. It is just not fun.
Right.
It's like
What
no,
more?
like it's like no. What the hell? What the helly? What the hell? Is it that song? Remember? What the hell? What the helly? We were listening to that the
I
other
don't
day.
think I
You
was
said
more
you were like,
shocked
"Is that a real
than
song?"
I could have been when I found out that was actually a real song.
Because I think you thought it was just some kind of what we thought it was like a viral thing.
I was like a
TikTok thing.
trending sound on TikTok that some people piece together. Some people do that, and that's honestly what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah. That's
What
right.
the
Now I
hell?
was
What the hell is he?
listening to
What the hell? Y'all
92 the other day, like just
I was like, oh my god.
but you're
Oh my god.
it's a real
Another
song.
trending sound.
And I don't even know who it is that was because I was so busy trying to find some Meek Mill song and like I like lost track. I was because I was trying to Shazam it
Was it a
because I
Meek Mill
still don't even.
song?
Huh?
Is it a Meek Mill song or is it something else?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
I don't think it
It's
is.
not like he put out anything like that.
Yeah, no, it was
At least I hope
I
not.
got distracted 'cause I was trying to look for another like a Meek Mill song,
Oh,
and then I don't know, I just always I get discombobulated when I'm, like, listening to music 'cause, like, I try to Shazam, and then it's like I keep thinking about the song I wanna hear next, and then I just kinda then I just lose myself.
right.
Yeah, so that's what goes on. That's what goes on in there, those parts.
Right.
What else has the Chrisleys, Todd and what's her name? They got released from prison.
Yes,
They were part
indeed.
did we talk about that last week? I think we talked about it last week, did we?
You may have, but I wasn't around.
No. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right, you weren't. You were sick. Wendy and I talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and Todd's using his platform, well, they both are using their platform about the prison systems and saying how, like, the conditions and they are speaking up. They said that Black folks are not being treated in prison fairly, and Todd is speaking on it, but he's always been that way since that's all I do admire about them. They speak on their Black grandchild. They definitely do, like, acknowledge and they've noticed things and throughout the years and stuff, but I'm
And I love
like
to see that because some people, it's like whenever like I don't want to get too deep in that subject, but it's kind of like
Mhm.
I'll just say it. There tends to be an erasure that goes on at times, and I'm glad they don't see it
Yeah.
with them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Or
That
picking up
makes
and
a
putting
lot of
down.
sense.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That's what I
Mhm,
thought.
yeah, I got it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But what else
Yeah,
is
but
going on? Oh,
wait, what? No, I just didn't know if you were done with your thought.
yeah, I was wondering if we should address
Oh, yeah.
the elephant in the room. Both figure
Yes.
like
Why?
figuratively.
No, it's craziness. It's craziness. And I don't know what is going on right now. I feel like I'm having a fever dream. I don't know. And I'm saying that now because I was watching Real Housewives of not Real Housewives. I was watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and Michaela said during a scene with Demi and Leanne with Taylor's mom that was happening, and then all of a sudden Santa Claus walks in to interrupt the whole thing when it was about to explode, and Michaela's like, "I'm having a fever dream." So that's what
Fun.
made me say that. But no, I feel like this whole world. I think this is a fever dream right now. I don't know what the hell with Blair? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell, Leon?
So apparently Donald Trump and Elon Musk are in a big fight, and Elon is
Yeah,
threatening to says that Donald Trump's name is on that the Epstein list or whatever, which I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm surprised because I mean, he released all these other a lot of things were released, but that was the one thing that Donald didn't want released and Elon's threatening. So
yeah,
it's just a huge fight, and I don't know, it's just wild to me. And I'm like, what like I said, what the hell? What the hell?
yeah. Like I would say, I'll tell you, like I'll say this much: like their lover spat came like 6 months sooner than I thought it would. So,
Yeah, well, I didn't
I'm enjoying.
I knew
I'm
that
just
I
eating a
felt like
popcorn
that
right
would
now and
happen.
chilling.
I just didn't know it was gonna be like this, and I didn't know it was gonna be so soon. But then also too, like I was listening to Reality Life with Kate Casey, also a great podcast that I was listening to her Patreon episode. Y'all should go subscribe to our Patreon too if y'all haven't. It's awesome. Anyway, so I was listening to her Patreon episode, and she had mentioned how oh my gosh, where am I going with? Oh shoot. God damn it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. How did that happen? Okay, y'all. Sorry. I was going somewhere with that. I completely derailed the train.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, do you try to walk me? Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to walk back to where I was coming
I
from.
can't really because I haven't listened to Kate Casey in a minute. I need to because I hadn't
Yeah,
listened.
I was talking about her Patreon, and she brought up a good point about something, and oh, that's what. Oh, that's what the Chrisleys, the pardon. That's where it was. I was going with that because she said that she was thinking she wasn't surprised. She thought that she would that they would get the pardon. I thought so too because like Savannah's been advocating, and I mean like crazy. She's been playing a long game. It seems. But I didn't think it would happen as soon as it did, like so early on in his presidency, which and that's what would surprise a lot of people. But I mean, they're out. At least they did their time. But I will say that at least they're using their platform to like help and do things to improve the prison systems and prison reforms because like Kate said too, and I do agree. I think that there has to be improvements and things made within
Yeah.
those facilities and those prison systems. And they also need to work on the security and things of that nature and see who they hire because example, the New Orleans sheriff's
I shouldn't laugh, but good lord.
oh my gosh. How many inmates was it that escaped? Was it 11?
I think it was 11, yeah, and like 2 of them are still on the loose.
And then the one of them who it's like, y'all, he's got face tats like, y'all, he's gonna be the last one standing. Watch. And then like the one that stands out the most with all his face tats. I'm like, somebody is
Mhm.
hiding him good because he's the most one you could see. And then he's the one that's making the most like he's like pretty much
Exactly.
going viral. Well, he has. He's making posts. He's actually trying to get help from Donald Trump. I thought I'm like, what is going on? But Donald Trump is
Right.
probably missing um his request because he's fighting with Elon. It's just like that's how I'm like, I feel like I'm in a fever.
Right.
I feel like I'm having a fever dream. It's so weird. It's crazy, but yeah. But on that note, we've got great things coming again soon. Of course I've launched my solo channel. That's been fun.
Yeah.
I had the cooking episode. That was like the first one. So yay! And I've got a yoga studio one coming soon with a yoga a studio owner and a yoga teacher in training, and we dip into that and like how like yoga just kind of reformed and shaped
Yeah.
their lives. That's gonna be fun and got some like in studio shots of that. And you'll even see me doing some yoga. It's a lot of fun. So I got that coming in. Another one I've got with my other business partner, Leslie. She's a former trauma nurse, and we kind of get into that and her
That's
career
cool.
changed from that to um cursing coaching coaching and still practicing nursing and stuff but just in a different way and we get into that and then we also have coming we've got I'm excited because I can announce it since it's been confirmed and we have Dr. Nicholas Nikolov coming from Beverly Hills. He's going to be joining
Yeah.
us on our podcast, Plastic Surgeon, renowned. Super happy about that because I have like all these questions and we're going to get into the procedure and everything, the stuff that he specializes in. So I'm here for it. I'm excited. So,
That's
but
gonna be
yeah, don't forget
interesting.
y'all like to like, follow, and subscribe. Blair and I, we've got some like great stuff coming. Like I
Yeah.
mean, if y'all
Next year's
can,
something yeah. Next year's
yeah, if
something
you
a little more like niche related, but actually coming tonight between tonight and tomorrow as well. This
yeah,
time
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
say I'm just gonna say that it's to me. I think I personally think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be brief, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna put Kim to the test. So it'll be really fun
Yeah,
and interesting for me at least. So we'll see.
for sure. Yeah, I'm excited about it. So, yeah. Well, on that note, again, like, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share. If you want, we've got our link, and if you want to buy us a coffee, help us keep this whole production, everything running. But we're excited. Thank y'all so much. Like, we are
Thank
growing.
you. Always a
Our
pleasure.
numbers are like getting up there. Finally, it's like it looks like we had it. It seems like we're still a struggle bustle on Spotify and Apple, but it looks like YouTube is where it's at. But it looks like that's where it's
Yeah.
at for everybody these days right now. So
And thank you all for sticking with us, and welcome to the new people who are here, and
Mhm.
just hang on and enjoy the ride. So
Yeah,
happy
definitely,
to
and
have
if
you.
you ever feel like you wanna come hop on a podcast, if there's something that you feel like you wanna contribute, and come on, like, we're pretty friendly, so
Yeah.
yep. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and wrap it up. So on that note, y'all have a good night and take care, and everybody who joined us,
All right.
thank y'all
Bye,
so much.
everyone. Always a pleasure. See you later.
Bye-bye.